I always knew I wanted to be involved in agriculture from a young age, and that interest arose from spending time with my family, especially my dad, Dan, on our family farm. To teach me how to put passion and love behind everything you do, my dad taught me how he grew our crops through the seasons and how he took care of the livestock. My dad didn't become a farmer overnight. It came through years of experience and caring family and friends that were by his side along the way. Although he was born to a farming family, he made his own choice of his livelihood. Dan Nemec was born in 1960 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. He was the first in his family of 4 children to be born. His parents, Dave and Joanne, had been farming in the area for years prior. Dan spent his childhood working outside with his dad. He enjoyed taking care of cattle and farrowing hogs, as well as seeing their crops grow. Being exposed to the farm at an early age developed his interest in agriculture. From an early age, my dad was also involved in 4-H, where he especially enjoyed showing sheep. He did all kinds of projects within the sheep area, his favorites being Pen of 3 and individual market lamb. He won many ribbons and trophies at the county and state fair, as well as traveling to open shows. After helping his family farm throughout his childhood, Dan went on to decide to pursue a livelihood of farming and buy his very own farm at age 28 in 1988 with 76 acres. My dad explained that he purchased the farm since it was near to his parents' farm, and it was also during the farm crisis of the 80s, so he was able to purchase it when land prices were cheaper. Dan married Keely in September of 1996, and they worked diligently at renovating the house and buildings on the farm to make it their perfect home. During this time, Dan was farming 160 acres of his own land and rented, and he was also helping his dad and brother farm as well. Dan grew corn, soybeans, and alfalfa, and also raised pigs. I was born in 1999. By this time the pigs were gone because my parents had known that most of their time would be soon devoted to raising me. Once I was in preschool, my parents decided to purchase 12 sheep from a farmer since they both grew up with sheep and they wanted to get me involved at an early age. I looked forward to the days that I would get to ride in the combine or tractor with Dad. My first word was even tractor. From an early age, I understood the importance of our acres of land and noticed the stewardship my dad had always exhibited when caring for it. Although I didn't know it back then, these were the moments that would develop my love for agriculture and the path that would take me down to reach where I am today. I was involved in 4-H throughout my childhood and developed the same love for sheep that my parents had. My dad was always there to lend a helping hand and show me all the ropes of breaking sheep to be able to show them in the ring. This was a good bonding time for us, and it taught me how to work together with my dad. Once I was in school, I started helping on the farm doing a variety of tasks, from raking hay and learning how to plant a field to helping unload the grain cart and fix a fence. All of the work on the farm and guidance from my dad helped to build my character as well as my skill set. Today, my dad still farms alongside his brother and nephews. My grandpa is still involved in the farm and loves coming out to the field, and they all work hard to help one another through planting and harvest seasons and everything in between. Although I'm at college now, I look forward to nothing more than coming back home during harvest to have combine rides with my dad while sharing a lunch that Grandma brings out to the field. This is one of my favorite times of the year, and it always helps to root me back as to why I'm pursuing a career in agriculture. My dad has gone through his share of challenges throughout his life, but I'm forever grateful for him and my mom deciding to raise me on the farm. I owe everything to our farming family that led me to pursue a career in agronomy and agricultural communications. I plan to help farmers and people in agriculture throughout their struggles and farming decisions, just as my dad has taught me. My dad's proudest moment in agriculture was the first year he farmed his own land and was able to see his crops grow. His passion for the land is something I hope to pass down to generations to come.